Hey there, guys. This is Ed, and welcome back to another edition of Beers and Bots, where we're going to go ahead and showcase a beer that we're going to be drinking this weekend for our gaming sessions. And as you kind of see, we got slightly different background going on. It is playoff time in the NFL. Chiefs are in. We'll take it. So we got to represent for them, and we'll see how well they go. Not really going to get into Chiefs discussion, but they're looking good. Last 2 weeks, not so great, but we'll see. We'll throw those away, and hopefully they're more than just one and done in the playoffs this year. Time will tell, and hopefully a month from now, maybe we'll be seeing and hoping room for them in the Super Bowl. But we're not here to talk about football. Try to do a different blog if I want to get into that. But we're here to kind of go over beer and what we're going to be drinking this weekend. Going to be trying something out from Evil Twin Brewing up in New York City. They have a ton of beer. I've seen it around. Haven't really tried too much of them, so this will be new brewery for me. And we're kind of going a little off kilter for everything that's on here. And what we're going to be drinking from them is their Imperial Biscotti Chili Hazelnut Break. That's a mouthful, but all it is just it's a modification of their existing Imperial Biscotti Break stout that they have, just by simply adding, believe it or not, chili and hazelnut. So I don't know what type of chili. So we're gonna go ahead and try that out. One caught my eye on the shelf. I don't know how we're gonna like it. This definitely be one that they're either going to completely hate it or really like it. Don't think there's going to be much of an in between on this one. Don't know. Like I said, it just kind of caught my eye. So we're gonna go ahead, crack it open, taste it and give it and check it out for everything. So it is as I said, it's a Imperial. I guess we'll fire up the beer can here, so you can kind of see it. Very kind of boring can in my opinion, but just kind of caught my eye. I think, like I said, again, the chili. It is a American double or Imperial Stout. Some people call them American Imperial Stouts or American Double Stouts. Either way, it is that amped up Imperial that we've talked about before. It clocks in at 11.5%. And an American Double or Imperial Stout, I guess we'll get into the more you know section of the video. A double American Imperial Stout, not to be confused with a Russian Imperial Stout. I know everybody just kind of slaps a Russian Imperial Stout label and everything, but there is a difference between them. For as far as the American stuff is concerned, while both share kind of the robust flavor and mouthfeel, that there's going to be some variations that come off on that, and it's American, so we're going to do things bigger and better than what the way the English style is. For one, a lot of them are going to have a lot higher alcohol content. For a bunch of them, you're going to see them in limited edition runs or special releases or something of that nature. We're also going to get, because it is American, you're going to get more pronounced hoppiness, hoppy bitterness, I should say, in the beer than the English version. And for a lot of these, a lot of the brewers and styles, we'll see that they're barrel aged. This one is not barrel aged, but it does fit the next part where we're going to see a lot more coffee and chocolate additions to the beer that comes into play. Russian Imperials, while they do kind of get that chocolatey flavor in it, at least in my opinion, they're going to be a little bit maltier, have more complex dark fruit flavor that comes in, more of a roasted profile that gets in there. So, with what kind of covered, we've got a little bit of everything of that involved in our beer that, we kind of hear. We got, roasted hazelnuts, vanilla, chocolate, well, maybe not chocolate, coffee, and vanilla extract. We might have some coffee or chocolate in there, but we'll taste, we'll crack it open, we'll see how it comes in. But I guess throwing chocolate in there because kid eats Nutella all the time, so I liken hazelnut to basically chocolate type stuff because she uses it like chocolate spread. But in any event, we'll see, kind of how spicy it is. Do like some spicy stuff that comes in, off of the stuff, but, I'm not always a fan of it being hot for the sake of just being hot, Yeah, put sriracha down on about anything, get the red pepper flakes, tray when we're at a Thai restaurant, but, as long as there's some flavor to it, that's kind of what I want. Anything that's just hot, hell, I've done eating the ghost peppers, end up punching air off of it, but, I've done it. So I don't think it's going to be that spicy because not really going to sell a lot if you've got that, limited type of audience, but, we'll see. We'll check it out for that. So we're going to go ahead and give it a crack. Hopefully we won't get a big, huge explosion like we did last week on their nitro. Guess we won't have that because there's no nitrous in this guy. So we'll go ahead and give it a pour. Comes out nice and thick. Of course, my hand's in the way. But after we had our incident last time, nice and dark. Oh, I'm still going to get a nice big thick head on this thing. That sets up really dark. You can kind of see how dark that head is. It's not like what we've had where a lot more pale that comes in off of that. This definitely is not see-through for anything of that nature. So we'll go ahead and top it off a little bit. Nice dark color. It's pouring it and get the last little bit. There we go. Set that guy down. So pop that back in. So we'll go ahead. I guess we'll give it the smell test and everything. Definitely get the hazelnut smell right off of the top of that, which is good. Not getting a huge amount of coffee. The hazelnut definitely is overpowering off of the beer. No real vanilla or anything like that, so we'll go ahead and give it a sip and see what we get. I don't know. Not really. Oh, there we go. We get again the coffee on the backside. Not really getting any heat. Just waiting. I'm waiting to see if there's a delayed reaction. Sometimes you get that with the chilies, but no, I basically get the hazelnut and the coffee. Trying to see if you get any vanilla off of that. Yeah, there's a little bit of heat that comes in off of that, but no real vanilla. To me, it's just more kind of a. Actually, I'm not even really getting the hazelnut anymore. It was more in the head, in the foam. Just a tiny little bit. There's a slight hazelnut, I guess. Depends on what swig we get and what we taste, because I don't taste as much coffee in that one. Get a little bit more hazelnut in there. Yeah, I guess the chili, I'm feeling a little bit of a warmness that's coming off of it. It's not like, what I was expecting to be a little bit more of like, kind of a little bit of a bite to it. Definitely, I guess, compared to drinking other stouts, there is kind of a warmth to it. I don't know. I'm not getting the chili that would be in there. Definitely hazelnut kind of coffee that comes out of that. Get some roastiness off of that. But the vanilla, just don't have it. The hazelnut, it's more the hazelnut. To me, biscotti is, vanilla and like sweet almond that you would get off of that. But I don't see it. It's not a bad beer. And so, I guess as I kind of lied at the beginning, you're either going to love it or hate it. I guess I'm kind of indifferent to it. So, it's just meh. There's, would I get it again? Probably not. Unfortunately, I do have a 4-pack to drink, so thankfully it's not one that I hate. It's not one that, if you sat it down in front of me and I had to drink it, or you gave me an option to drink it, sure, I'll drink it. But I don't think it's something, if I was out and had another selection of stuff to choose from, that I would specifically kind of seek it out. As I'm out at the bar or a restaurant or what have you. Well, I guess there's a little bit. It's really delayed. Just kind of the heat that kind of emanates off of there. As you can see, I'm still continuing to drink it, so it can't be that bad. Not ready to pour it in the garbage for anything. So, but, I guess on a scale of like 1 to 10, I don't know, we give it a 5. I guess if we were rating it for Untapped or somebody else, where you're doing it on a 5-point scale, I don't know, maybe a 3. It's definitely middle of the road. It's not a standout in my opinion. Take it or leave it. Maybe some other people, if you get it, you might get some of that chili. It definitely is a little heat to it. It's not burning, kick you in, like I was hoping or kind of expecting. And again, like I said, I get more of the coffee flavor to it than I do of anything else. I got the hazelnut at the beginning of the glass, but definitely that hazelnut is prominent when you crack it open. But the coffee more overpowers it. So, I guess we've, all the ones we've been reviewing, we'll give this one kind of a pass. We'll drink it, we'll finish it, not super enjoy it, but, again, it's beer, we'll drink it. So, be interesting to see what anybody's take is on it. If anybody's had it, if they enjoyed it, it is what it is. So, like I said, it intrigued me. Figured try it. Tried it. Whatever. So, again, thanks everybody for tuning in, and go Chiefs. We'll find out on Sunday if it truly is Ben Roethlisberger retirement party. I said that before when they played some people, but we'll find out. So, but for right now, as I always say, if here's to poning and not getting pwned, and if we're going to, at least got a beer in our hands for the night. So, thanks guys for tuning in. We'll catch you next week when we review another beer. Thanks guys.